So I saw a post from a fellow by the name of Snowcat87. Maybe you've heard of him. He's a Hypermotard owner as well. He's on his second one because his first one was just constantly breaking and going, having to go back to Ducati to be serviced. And I saw recently that he had a regular standard model first, and then he upgraded to the SP model. So I just saw that his new model, his new bike, is giving him problems now. And I feel for the guy, because what are the odds? I know, looking on the Ducati forums, there's a handful of Hypermotards that have had problems, and it seems so unlikely for one guy to have two. But then what's even weirder is just people commenting all over his Instagram posts and whatnot about how he needs to get rid of it. I kind of feel like this is bad PR for Ducati, because I think this guy's got north of 300,000 subs. I can't remember what his latest video view count was, which is really more of an indication of your popularity in a way, but yeah, Ducati needs to get out in front of this, man, because this guy's got a lot of viewers. That's a lot of potential motorcycle sales. And people who are watching his videos don't realize, well, and I don't even know whether this is a problem that's specific to the 821 Hypermotard. I don't know whether the Monster 821 is having similar problems. But this could be a thing that people start assuming is a problem with all Ducatis. Because the Hypermotard isn't for everyone, but how about a Diavel? I'm pretty sure those aren't having problems. But people don't know that. People don't generally do a lot of research anymore. They just take one small section of what they see on the internet and then they apply it to everything. But yeah, people could assume that the Diavels are bad, that the 1299 Panigales are bad, that, the 1200 Monsters are bad. Basically what I'm saying is that people could assume that everything in Ducati's lineup is just fucking broken. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't worried because of this guy's experiences with Hypermotards. I'm sitting on top of one right now, and yeah, it's got a 3-year warranty, but who wants a motorcycle that's just constantly in and out of the shop for the entire 3 years that you own it? And how do you know that it's going to stay not broken after your warranty ends? Some of these cases, we're talking about the dashboard and wiring harness needs to be replaced. The numbers that I've seen for that is around the $3,500 mark. That is well over a third of the value of the motorcycle, at least on the used market. They retail for $10,900, I think. So $3,500 is almost, 33% of that. That's a lot of fucking money. That's like dual sport money. You could go out and buy a single cylinder DR600 that's fucking bulletproof for $3,500. Will it be as fun as a Hypermotard? No. What is? Which sort of leads me back to the whole thing about all the people commenting on Snowcat stuff about get rid of it. Yeah, it's really easy to say when you're sitting at home and you're fucking lazy boy to tell someone to get rid of their Hypermotard, but put your ass on one and fucking ride it, then tell me whether you'd be able to get rid of it. I guess all I'm saying is that it just isn't that easy. It's not as cut and dried as just saying, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. Because what do you replace it with? There's virtually, it has no equal. Yeah, you could get a Supermoto, like a DRZ 400 SM, or get a WR250 and convert it to a Supermoto, or buy a used one when they used to make the Supermoto. But you're just not going to get the same fun factor out of a single cylinder 250 or 400cc motorcycle. This is slightly upwards of 800cc V-twin. Well, L-twin is what Ducati calls it, but it's a, you know, it's a V-twin cylinder. It's a twin cylinder in a V engine. Fuquay, gun and gold, woo! Let's go get some guns, and let's get some gold. And then what do we do once we have gun and gold? I don't know.